Hello, everybody, and welcome to my second episode of my Benfica career mode. As you see, we start off with some transfers, and Victor Lindelof is going to be loaned out, and we also get a youth scout that we're going to send out to Portugal. We also got a transfer offer for Lima, and I decided to accept this because he's 31, he's 78 overall, he's not going to get any higher, so we just decided to sell him, and we're also trying to get Raul Jimenez, but it looks like it won't happen. It doesn't look likely, unfortunately. As you see, our scout is here and ready to start scouting. So we set up the scouting network in Portugal for 9 months, and he's gonna look for any type of promising players. We also got we see that Lima was sold, and we go into our first game of today's episode against Belenenses. A difficult game, this one, but I think we can manage to get a win, hopefully, since we drew our last game with Vitória de Guimarães. Now, this is probably going to be my lineup, usual starting 11, maybe without Jonathan, but we'll see. And the first chance of the game would actually fall for us in the 7th minute as we take on this corner. The ball falls for Maxi. I just decide to shoot it, and it's an incredible goal. I actually was recording my microphone for this one. I have no idea why I messed up. I was just doing the editing, and I just see myself, because it was just, this goal was just like amazing. I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna go for it, and I scored. So that's why you don't have any background sound in this first game. I might try and put music, that's what I'm trying to do, but currently I'm without any internet connection for like 3 hours already, so it's not looking likely, but we'll see. Anyway, that was a great strike, and we're 1-0 up, just what we wanted, just what we needed, really. And let's hope we can get the win now, as Maxi is celebrating his first goal. The next chance would actually fall for us as well, as Gaetan's on the ball. He takes it around his man, he crosses the ball in, finds Talisca, and what a goal that was. Unbelievable, amazing header. And you know what, he was starting this game. I thought it was Jonathan, but he was starting this game, and if he keeps scoring like that, he might get a chance to keep on being the first team player. Because look at that header. So powerful, amazing. Very good goal. No chance for the goalkeeper. And Belenenses would find their way back into this game after some terrible goalkeeping. I have no idea what Julius Cesar was doing there. He gives the ball away, and they just get an easy tap in. I don't know what that goalkeeping is. I mean, it was incredibly awful. It's a simple shot. He could grab it. He just fumbles it, and the ball falls to our player, but we can't deal with it, and Sturgeon gets the rebound. And it's 2-1 for Belenenses, and now they have a way back into the game. Look at terrible goalkeeping, really terrible goalkeeping. The next chance would fall for us as well now, and this just like the Guimarães game, I have no idea how that was a penalty, and worse, a red card. I don't see any foul here. I think Ventura just fouls over Talisca, and I don't think there's any penalty in here. I just honestly don't. As you see the replay, look, I wouldn't. It worse the red card. I felt sorry for them, really, because that was nothing, really, in my opinion. But obviously, Matt Jones would have to be on the pitch now, and I wasn't gonna let that go though. I was gonna try and score this with Jonas if we didn't score our last goal, or our last penalty. And Jonas shoots, and he finds the back of the net. Fortunately, it looks like that one goal was just that one penalty was just a blooper. As you see, I decided to do the show respect celebration because I did not think it was a penalty, but I wanted to put that in the back of the net. As simple as that, and we do. And it's a great strike, really. No chance for Matt Jones, who just came off the bench, to try and save that one. The next chance will fall for Belenenses. Dalci's on the ball. He plays it with Fonte, gives it back to Pele. Pele to Sturgeon. Back to Dalcio. He shoots, and once again, Belenenses get another goal. And again, I think Julius Cesar should have done better. He's near post. He's a tall guy. Yes, he did have a little bit of power on that shot, but I think he could have saved it. But nonetheless, it's 3-2, and Belenenses are back in the game. And the final chance of the game would actually fall for us as Jonas is on the ball. He tries to curl that into the top corner and just barely gets it. Almost. That would have been an unbelievable goal. The second one from this game. But as you see, Matt Jones is gonna play that ball forward, and eventually the ref is just gonna blow for the final whistle. And it was a difficult game, but I'm glad we got the win because we really needed it after that draw against Guimarães. That was very, very disappointing with all the chances we had, and I think we should have. We won this game rightfully because we were the better team. As you see, we once again try and get a loan for Raul Jimenez, even though the last one was rejected. But we go ahead and try and get it once again. As we also get a transfer offer for Jardel, and I say give us 14.5 million, but obviously West Bromwich are not gonna match that because I'm not getting rid of Jardel. As you see, we just can't get Jimenez, and I just quit. And Jonathan Rodriguez says he wants to play in Lima's spot. Now I actually try and go for Anthony Lopes since we still have quite a few money, but I'm not sure if we're gonna get it. They reject the first offer. We put in a new one of 12 million euros, but I'm not sure if they're gonna accept it. Once again, they reject it. This is all like unbelievable. I say all right then, have 15 million. Gonçalo Guedes is going out on loan to Estoril, good because he can grow that way, he can get playing time. And as you see, they want 24.5 million, and I was just like, okay, screw it, I'm not gonna buy you. And we decided to recall Nelson Oliveira from loan. Yay! He's a good player, one that I quite like, even though he's not that good with Benfica fans. You know, they don't have like a very good relationship, but whatever, I called him back, and this is our second and final game of today's episode against Academica, and he would start this game, so hopefully he could make an impact on his first game. As you know, Academica are always somewhat either tough or incredibly easy opponent, so I did not know what to expect from this game, but I was hoping obviously for a win because that's the only thing we can hope for is being Benfica. And the first chance would actually fall for us as Tarapti is on the ball. He gets taken down and it's a free kick and a yellow card for their player. Obviously no doubts about this, it was the beginning of the game, and I just decided to go with Jonas. I decided to hit that and bam, yeah. That was a very good free kick goal, even though the goalkeeper must be blamed a little bit because I think he could have gone to it, but nonetheless he didn't know that it was going so low. As you see, if he dived he would have gotten that, but I don't think he was expecting it for it to be a low shot, and we managed to get the goal, and I'm incredibly delighted by that. What a goal by Jonas. You can put the blame on the goalkeeper, but still it's an amazing strike, as you see with the curve. Look at this curve from this view. I mean, yeah, maybe, but it's hard to blame the goal. I think it's sort of hard to blame the goalkeeper because he wasn't expecting it, but you can put the blame on him as well. But it was an excellent strike by Jonas, and we're 1-0 up in the first 5 minutes. Incredibly delighted by that. And the next chance will also fall for us as Nico Gaetan's on the ball. He gives it to Jonas. Jonas shoots and finds the back of the net again. It's 2-0 on the first 10 minutes, and I'm incredibly delighted at how easy this game was being. Gaetan finds Jonas, he puts it in the back of the net, and we're 2-0 up, and that's exactly what we needed. Another win. But the next chance would fall for Academica as Júlio César easily deals with that corner. But Nelson Oliveira can't reach the ball. They play it back, heavy touch. Nelson gets the ball, keeps on running, goes to Ofori, the last man, puts it in the back of the net, and it's 3-0. In the first 29 minutes, 3-0 up. Incredibly happy with that. Nelson Oliveira getting his first goal since returning from loan. And I just didn't think this game could go any better, to be honest. I was just thinking we were going to smash them. But as you see, the next chance would fall for Academica as they play the ball. Rui Pedro's on the ball. He plays it to Marinho, plays it to Lopes. Lopes loses the ball, but we still give it away to Marinho once again. He plays it to Rui Pedro, Lopes, back to Rui Pedro, and now Ofori finds the back, Vieira finds the back of the net. And to be honest, this was a very good goal by them. You know, props to them. That was a great passing. Although we did give the ball away, I think there was nothing we could have done about this goal. The next chance would actually fall for the Academica once again as Lopes is on the ball. He holds it up, waits for a runner, spots Marinho. I try and come out with Jules Cesar, but he just smashes it just smashes it into the net, and it's 3-2. And just like that, in just a moment of like 5 in-game minutes, they are back in the game. And I was incredibly annoyed by this because they were doing anything, and just in a couple of minutes we let them get 2 goals. And here we see some bad news as Nelson Oliveira gets taken down and he is injured and needs to be replaced. We will see the duration of the injury on the next episode. As you see, I have to sub him off for Jonathan Rodriguez, who I decided would do a good job. Now, the next chance would fall for Academica on the second half, on the 58th minute. As Rui Pedro's on the ball, he finds Lopes, I think. I can't really see the names. We get it back through Samaris, but it falls straight back to Academica player, and Rafael Guerreiro doesn't win that ball, and you know, there was blame on Jules Cesar on the last weekend. There's room to blame Jules Cesar on this weekend because I think he could have done much better. Although the ball hit the post and went in, I think he could have done a much better job. But he didn't, and Academica are back in the game, 3-3. Incredibly annoyed by that, but what could you do? It was a good header, but I think he could have done a lot better, a lot better. And as you see, one of the final chances will fall here is Nico Gaetan's on the ball. He crosses that in. Jonas finds it, and the header goes just wide off the post. Incredibly unlucky. And the final chance of the game would fall here is PZ takes this corner. He's trying to make some tactics, make his friends make a run, but unfortunately our guy can reach the ball, and Academica cleared it away, and that was the end of the game. As you see, the ref blows for the final whistle. I think we could have gotten the win, I have no doubt, even though we were 3-0 up and we ended up drawing 3-3. That was awful, but as you see, we had much more chances. They had 7 shots, only 3 on target, and all those 3 on targets were goals. But I'll see you guys in the next episode.